Welcome back to Huntsville, Alabama for this, our main event of the tournament. And it is between the Ramsay Rams and the Fairfield Tigers to move on to the Final Four. We are live from Traditions Bank Arena for the number one team in 5A, the Ramsay Rams, 25-6 overall, perfect 6-0 in Area 10 play. They will start number 0, Jaden Williams, a 6'6 sophomore. Number 1, Cedric Powell, a 6'1 junior. Number 2, Jalen Jones, the Alabama State football commit. Stands 5'10", does the senior. Number 13, QB Reese, a 6' junior. And the Troy commit for basketball, the 6'6 junior, number 4, Carrington Keel. Ramsay led by head coach Denton Johnson, assisted by Brandon Wright, Justin Peavy, Roger Smithman, and Eric Thomas. As for the Fairfield Tigers, they will start number 0, that is, DeMarcus Williams, a 5'11 sophomore. Number 1, Noah King, a 5'11 senior. Number 2, Darian Jackson, 6'4 senior. Number 3, Josiah Jones, a 5'11 junior. And number 11, Jamaria Hamilton, a 6'1 sophomore. Tigers are led by head coach Maurice Ford, assisted by Tony Terry, Pat Hanley, and Randall Smith. Fairfield 26-9, 4-2 in Area 9 play. They've won their last 5. Ramsay, their last 17. Coach Johnson giving his last-minute instructions to his team. This is to move on to the championship. Down in Birmingham, the Final Four. And I'm going to apologize now if I get some of these players wrong, because Ramsay's uniforms are not broadcaster friendly. Black jerseys with royal blue outlining numbers that are black. Well, this should be fun. At least Fairfields are nice. The white jerseys with purple numbers outlined in gold. Well, let's play ball. Jalen Jones, a little warm-up jump on the hoop. 8 minutes on the clock. 3 referees, 10 players, 5 aside. And Carrington Keel will take the opening faceoff. And it's the Ramsay Rams who will have the first possession. This is Jalen Jones. Far side 3. Off the mark, a little quick on that trigger. Here comes Williams. Outlet ahead. Hamilton inside. Count it! No, sir. He travels with it. And that'll be Ramsay basketball. 21 seconds in. Jones. Crossover. And the handoff. That was Cedric Powell with that basket. I'm waiting for PA to say it, and PA was waiting on the scorebook keeper to help out. And a nice fadeaway, and that one is off from Jackson. Darian Jackson. His pass tipped away. Outlet to Keel. Keel surveys. Jones off way too long, and the rebound by Powell is out of bounds, and that will be Fairfield basketball. Rough start in the early going. Over a minute played, just 2 points. They belong to Ramsay. Oh, and a jump stop. Rejection by Jaden Williams. Keel pestering pressure. And it's done back. Here comes DeMarcus Williams with the contact, and he got it. What a beauty. Kept his eyes on the rim. That is how you finish with difficulty. And I would assume this play call is Florida because it was a chomping of the hands from Denton Johnson. Zedric Powell in and out. And Reese couldn't corral the rebound. Outlet ahead. Josiah Jones, pull up. Oh, yeah. 4-2 Fairfield. 2 minutes in. Now this is Reese. Keel. Step back. 3. Bottom. Well, the junior commit to Troy, showing why with that sequence of events as Hamilton gets through some pressure. Three on the other end, line drive, and Jones thought he was fouled. Speaking of Jones, it's Jalen Jones, the handoff. And the kick out, Powell for 3, no. Or I should say that was Williams. Up high, missing is Williams. Still scattering for this one was Powell, and finally comes away with it. Tipped high in the air. Keel comes down with it. And there we got a foul. Still hurt on that play was Zedric Powell. I'm not really sure what happened there, but he is going to have to come out. So Montez Dunson has checked into the game for him. And there he goes motioning across the way. Reese. There's Dunson. His 3. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And the bench for Ramsay thought a timeout was called, as did I. I heard the whistle. Ramsay's doubled up Fairfield 8-4 with 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Inbounds it comes to Darian Jackson. And his pass is behind Hamilton. Coach Maurice Ford didn't like that one. Jalen Jones, the speedster committed to play in the SWAC next year. To the rack. No, but he'll have 2 free ones. This will be on Noah King. And here comes Jalen Jones to the free throw line. Ramsay, the big win 2 days ago, 74-60 over Madison Academy. Taking down a good friend of mine and head coach Tom Berryman. Formerly knew him at UNA as the second free throw is out. Split trip here from Jalen Jones and nearly saved in. And it'll be Fairfield basketball. Three-pointer taken across the way and does not drop in. And the rebound tapped out by Hamilton after the miss from Jones. .4:15 to go. Coach Denton Johnson flexes the left arm and taps the bicep for the play call. Keel. Motions Dunson over. Powell to Reese. Surveys, finds Jones. Keel, high post, and now he'll come out along the circumference. Dunson head fakes. Euro step. Dunson, no, a charge. First foul on Ramsay's with 3:41 to go in the first quarter, and Ramsay up 9-4, but Fairfield now a chance to respond. Oh, and just nearly losing that pivot foot was Hamilton. Kept the inside edge of his shoe on the ground. And the pull-up J off from Noah King, and he's going to push Keel out of bounds with no call. And now there's one as DeMarcus Williams will go to the stripe. Rightfully so, Ramsay fans are unhappy that Carrington Keel did not draw a foul. Montez Dunson has quickly picked up his second foul, so let's see what happens here, because he was the sub for Cedric Powell, who seemingly was injured a couple minutes ago. First free throw off the mark. DeMarcus, one more. Got it. He's got 3. Dunson still in the game. QB Reese steps into a 3. Out. Rebound skied for, and prevailing with it was King. The outlet, Josiah Jones dancing through the lane. 7-9, Ramsay still ahead. Dunson, long 3. Bang! That one from league range. And a carry on Noah King. Maurice Ford infuriated that there was not a body call there on Carrington Keel. Taking a seat on the bench, that's Jaden Williams. And QB Reese, the jumper, and it's off. It is good to see that Cedric Powell is back in the game. Layup left short by Hamilton. Jalen Jones stops, pops, a little short, and rebound skies forward, and Carrington Keel on the ground for it, and possession goes to Fairfield. So 2:21 to go in the first quarter. Ramsay up 5. Heads up diving play by DeMarcus Williams. Can't tell me these cats don't want it. Jackson. A little side step at the end, and unable to as Cedric Powell the rebound, and now this will be up to Jones. Reese inside the spin, flop down low, good no call, count it, and the foul. That is a big man. That is a strong man, and QB Reese makes it count. Reese is a very solid 205 pounds, and it shows. And he'll complete the three-point play. I don't know that I would take too many charges from that man. And I emphasize man. That's a grown man. And he's only a junior. Good moves from Darian Jackson. And the drive, good contest. And Cedric Powell can't do much with that one. Good finish by the 5'11 sophomore, DeMarcus Williams with 5. Dunson to Keel at the free throw line. 2, easy. Now timeout called by head coach Maurice Ford. It's a 30. We'll take it with him. 17-9, Ramsay with 1:21 to go in the first quarter on the NFHS Network. So after the pause of play, it'll be Fairfield basketball down 8, 17-9, with a minute 21 to go in the first quarter. Austin Coletti here with you, solo calling the action on the NFHS Network. Just about to wrap up our 20-game marathon as Carrington Keel swats that one away from Noah King. Dunson through the lane, the kick out. Here comes Keel, and the bounce feed to Reese right below the hands. Coach Johnson applauds the effort. Ahead, King kicks it in the corner. The three, no. Line drive comes down to Jalen Jones. .38 seconds left. Ramsay to hold for the last shot. For the moment, Fairfield tightens up the box. .10 seconds left. Jones blows by the kick. Reese. 19-9 Ramsay. King at the buzzer. Oh, so close. That'll do it. 19-9 Ramsay after one on the NFHS Network. A fresh 8 minutes on the clock for the second quarter, and Ramsay is up 19-9. Boy, they're at the break. Their band was absolutely rocking. Can I just say hats off to them? They sound amazing. And a nice rejection there by Cedric Powell, and his outlet ahead to Jalen Jones. Easy finish. 21-9 Ramsay, and Jalen Jones with his first bucket of the game. He's got 3 points. And just crashing through the lane, that was Darian Jackson. I couldn't see who took that charge, but kudos, because that fourth on Fairfield. Jalen Jones, the three. Says, thank you very much. And I think they're going to classify that one as a 2, apparently. Well, at least that's what was said, but it's actually a 3. 24-9 Ramsay, and they'll take it the other way. Jalen Jones has scored the last 5. making his moves. The isolation play. That was a heat check. And DeMarcus Williams. This one ahead for Josiah Jones. 6 points for the game. And Fairfield within 13. QB Reese, the three, short. And a foul underneath on Josiah Jones, and Noah King, a little push afterwards, and he and Jones still exchanging words. That'll be the first on Jones, his team's third. The other two belong to Montez Dunson. Here comes Reese. Jones, good adjustment midair and off. King, the handoff. Jones, and a foul on the floor. That's on Zedrick Powell. Checking in for the first time is Jaquil Malone and also Jaden Williams. Out go QB Reese and Jalen Jones for a time. So right now it's 3-6-6 men in Malone, Keel, and Williams. Then you got Zedrick Powell and Montez Dunson. King. Being poked at by Powell. The spin, the shot, count it, and the foul. My goodness, what a play. One more coming. Powell picks up his second foul, and he'll take a seat, and back comes Jalen Jones. And this free throw hits off the windowsill, and it comes down for Ramsay basketball. Up 11 with 5:33 to go in the second quarter. 24-13 Ramsay. Charging the other way, and a blocking foul is called. Good drive there by Jaden Williams. Or correction, I think that's Dunson. Yes. Jamaria Hamilton the first. For him, his team's fifth. So 2 free throws coming here for Montez Dunson. The 5'11 senior has already got 6. Make it 7. I feel for you, brother, down there on PA. This is when you kind of got to start memorizing appearances and not numbers. I'm telling you, these are brutal. Pitcher glow in the dark, just not glowing. Dunson split the try, and Ramsay up a dozen. Inbound it comes. Jamaria Hamilton. Knives through a double team. And unable to finish. Jalen Jones. Zigging and zagging. Double team. Oh, nice moves. Keeps himself up with his offhand. The handoff to Keel. Oh, baby, the wraparound. And here comes Josiah Jones. And momentarily there, Jalen Jones lost a battery of his green light shoes. Trying to decide what's brighter, the green on the Traditions Bank logo on the court or his shoes. Keels three, short. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Noah King. Up to Jones, stops the three. No. And Jones splits through with that rebound. Got some chase behind him and rejected off the rim, and that was Hamilton. And the outlet, Jackson rises to the occasion. And Ramsay calls time. It's a full timeout for Denton Johnson. We'll take it with him on the NFHS Network. Well, during that timeout, it looked like Coach Denton Johnson got his point across, and his troops are going to try and rally as they're still up by 8, but it hasn't been as good a quarter. Dunston takes the high screen. Now Jaden Williams jump shot off and comes down to Keel. Jones was loaded up to respond. Keel, the high screen. And hands it off Malone for three. Short. Rebound tipped. Another one. Williams off. Fourth try at it. No. That's kind of going to be the trouble for Fairfield against 3-6-6 guys all on the court at the same time. As it's going to go on Jamaria Hamilton. So 2 free throws are going to come here for Jaden Williams. And his first screen's out. One more. No. Fairfield still down 8. Coast to coast. And Hamilton off. Jones turns on the Jets. Wanted to kick it out to Dunston and just turn it out and reset. 3:10 to go. Ramsay up 25-17 in the first half. Jones for three. Off the mark. Rebound tapped around, saved by King, right to Malone. Dunston the fake. Shot. No, way off. Keel in the lane. Yes. He's got 7. 27-17. Advantage for the Rams. And inside, a great cut by Josiah Jones, who's now got 10 points. Jalen Jones approaches, gives it to Keel. Jones to catch. The entry over the defense. What a shot. Jalen Jones. He's got 8. 29-19 Ramsay. 1:50 to go in the first half. Oh, and a nice, tricky finish by Josiah Jones to respond. He's got a dozen. I feel bad for the PA guy trying to figure out one of these teams, and I feel your pain. I feel you. Dunson. What a finish. He's got 9. Just memorize the name Josiah Jones, my friend. 14 first half points and the chance at one more. Jaquil Malone will be whistled for the foul. His first, team 6th. Checking back into the game for Ramsay's QB Reese, and out will go Jaquil Malone. And the free throw is good from Jones, 15. And inside the finish from Keel. Keel's got 9, 33-24 Ramsay. And Noah King's going to back it out, and it looks like he'll just hold on for the last shot with 33 seconds to go in the second quarter. And save the steal. And a foul is drawn. A good job by Jalen Jones across the way. So Noah King picks up his second. It'll be the team's 7th. And Jeremiah Hudson Davis has checked into the game as Jalen Jones will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And the first is off, and it comes down to Jackson. Williams, a hard bump. Keel took that one right in the face. That got him in the nose. And he's still shaking out the cobwebs. Well, DeMarcus Williams for 1-and-1. And now we got some blood they're going to have to attend to, as he'll go see the medic down here on the near baseline. One and one is off. Fairfield struggling at the line, 2 of 5. Jalen Jones, 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Crossover, the 3, no. And a rebound up in the air and over the back on Cedric Powell. That's his 3rd. So 1-and-1 coming here for DeMarcus Williams. Fairfield down 9, 33-24. And the first free throw is in. Williams with 8. Try it one more. He banks it in. It's still open, and 2:45 in the afternoon. And Reese, about broke a chair across the way. 33-26, Ramsay at the half on the NFHS network. That's that band that I was talking about. I'm telling you, Ramsay's student band showed out. So the start of the second half is coming with Ramsay up 33 to 26. Leading the way was Montrez Dunson and Carrington Keel each with 9. Jalen Jones with 8. 5 for QB Reese and Cedric Powell with a pair for Fairfield. Not pretty hard. Josiah Jones, 15. DeMarcus Williams, 9. And 2 for Darian Jackson. Jaden Williams, the pull-up. And that's how we start the second half. Ramsay extends the lead to 9. King to Jones and gives it back. Jones in the corner. King surveys, and now this will be a jab step. And inside goes the big man. Jackson off. Keel takes it himself. Gets his own pass that was deflected, and his hook shot too strong. Rebound pulled down by Jackson. Josiah Jones, Euro step. Fancy finish is off. Reese ahead to Jones. Pulls it away. Here comes Ramsay and Jones, the charge. It's a good call. So there's your first foul of the third quarter, and it comes a minute and 20 seconds in. It's down 35-26. And a pull-up from Jackson, ill-advised shot. Now this will be Powell to Keel, stops, back out to Jones. Low cross, Jones splits, and rebound by Reese is pushed out. This will be Williams. Powell, fade away, no. Rebound tip, Jaden Williams off. Reese lost the handle of it, and it's pushed out where it's stolen right back by Cedric Powell off left on the shot. Keel another chance at it. Spins back to his right and ripped out by Jamaria Hamilton. Sloppy sequence of events there. I'm not really sure what Coach Johnson picked up off the floor. Did we lose a tooth? Jalen Jones is out of the game. And it appears it's just a contact. For the moment, that's Montrez Dunson that's holding on to the ball. Jalen Jones going to try and put that contact lens back in. Keel on the ground, jump ball. And it goes to Fairfield. All right, looks like Jones is okay. And he'll report back to the scorer's table. Noah King, the pull-up J. That was a beauty. Noah King, the first points for him on the day. Keel, bounce pass. Powell pinned on the glass. No, they're going to get. That is Corbett Taylor who's checked in. First on Taylor, and at the line for a pair, Cedric Powell. Ramsay has struggled today at the free throw line. They're now 4 of 9. Powell with 3, and it stays that way. Gets his own miss. Back inside, lost the handle of it. Williams to Jones. Now he'll push it to King. Williams. Now across the way. That's Hamilton. Top the key. King Jones for three. He has got 18 points. Fairfield timeout. We'll take it with him on the NFHS network. After the timeout, Fairfield has cut the lead down to 5, 36-31 with 4:22 to go in the third quarter. Jalen Jones. Good to see he's got his contacts back in. Carrington Keel. Jaden Williams to drive. No, that's Dunson. It's short. Reese puts it back. No. An offensive foul. And it's on QB Reese. So the score stays 36-31 Ramsay. Step back, and King drops it in. Back-to-back buckets for Noah King. Fairfield's back in it by 3. A lot of nervous energy from this Ramsay student section. Keel wanted to pull up, and that's a travel. Fairfield ball. Reese tips it, stolen by Jones. Jalen to Reese, and the finish counted and the foul. Counted and the foul. QB Reese will go for one more. Reese the chance. And his three-point play, no, he's off the mark. King moves it around. Jones for 3. In and out. Good box out by Keel, and that'll force the foul on Taylor. Jones. Tracks to his right. Up top, Reese. Now to Dunson. Takes the high screen. And he drives, gets out of pressure. Keel the head fake. Spinning around with it, barely kept that pivot foot. Boy, that was close. And a little bump called there on Noah King. I've got him at 3. Fouls starting to add up on Fairfield. It's already their 4th of the quarter. Noah King. Work it around to Reese. Spins through the lane. He got it. QB Reese looking good. He's got 9 points. Ramsay with 4 players with at least 8 points in the game. Reese the rebound. Dunson brings it up. Drop cross. He gets hit hard, and Corvée Taylor the steal. Ahead to Josiah Jones. Nobody's fouled. That'll be Keel with his 2nd. Two free throws for Jalen Jones, who has an incredible 18 points in the game. There's still 1:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ramsay up 7. Jeremiah Ford will check in, as well as Jaden Williams. And there's the 2nd free throw. Calmly put in by Jones. Powell. Surveys. Gets it to Keel. Cedric Powell directing traffic with 1:17 to go in the 3rd. Ramsay 40, Fairfield 34. And a near steal by Josiah Jones. And it's deflected behind half court. And now the referees are going to come and talk about this. And I think they're going to say it was tipped off of Fairfield. As back in the game is set to check in Montrez Dunson. Or no, I should say that's Shaquille Malone. And it is Ramsay basketball, and I think that's the right call. Dicey play. That's why I'm content to not have to wear those referee stripes. Jones inside. The floater took too much off of it. Ahead to King. Cut off. Jones head fakes the 3. Inside. Jumps through traffic and sent out by Jaquil Malone. Or are we going to have a foul? Inbound comes to Noah King and slipping Powell. The 3, no, off the mark. Rebound, Jackson, strong inside. Fairfield down by 4. $18 seconds left. They'll hold for the last shot. Jones with 13. Cedric Powell. I mean, they just left him. And that'll end the third quarter. Zedric Powell, the three-pointer, ended. They're going to call it a 2. End of 3, 42-36. Ramsay on the NFHS network. One final quarter of regulation in this Northwest Regional Championship Marathon. We end it with 5A boys, and it couldn't have been a better game. They changed that last shot to a 3 by Zedric Powell, so he's got 6 points as Ramsay is up 43-36. Keel has it high and has it poked loose. Saves it. Or that was Malone. Now that's Keel. In the corner to Powell. Gets picked up. Oh, nice move. The 3 comes out. And the rebound pulled by Hamilton. Physical play underneath. Williams, the kick out. This will be Jackson and draws the block. It's on Jaden Williams. Shaquille Malone will check out of the game, and in Dunston. Up high, the inbound comes to King. Crossover, the shot. And Williams knocks down the 3. Ramsay only up by 4. Fairfield, 30-second timeout. We'll take that pause with him on the NFHS network. .706 in the fourth quarter remains. 43-39 Ramsay. Jalen Jones will waltz it down the lane. Dunson. The D-man on his back. Kick out to Jaden Williams. Back to Dunson. And Ramsay just going to work the perimeter. Dunson draws the bump. And that'll be on Josiah Jones. his first. Dunson the inbound, and it comes to Jaden Williams, who gives it back. Kick out Williams, his three, no. And underneath, there's a foul on the rebound. And that's on Keel. Ooh, and that is his fourth. That is a detrimental loss to Ramsay as their 6'6" junior committed to Troy has to sit down. QB Reese will take his place. And a three in the corner. Noah King. King to the far wing. Down low, Hamilton rejected, and a late whistle on Powell. That is the 16th foul on Ramsay, so 2 free throws coming for Jamaria Hamilton. And his first free throw is off. Fairfield has struggled at the line, 4 of 10. And this one also out. Ramsay ahead by 4, 43-39. Jones down low to Reese, couldn't handle. Triple team, he does not care. QB Reese. Noah King responds and cuts this lead down to 4 yet again. Inside, the shot, no. And this will go on Hamilton. That is his 4th. And it is the 6th on Fairfield. Two shots here for QB Reese, and the first drops. The second. Yes. Three in the corner, off, but Jones going to get whistled for the foul, as this will be 3 free throws for Josiah Jones, who's had a sensational performance with 19 points. Fouls are beginning to add up for Ramsay. It's the 3rd on Jones. And you got Keel and Powell both who have got 4. Split on the first two. 6 of 13 at the line for Fairfield. He's got 21. And Ramsay is down 4, 47 to 43. Reese to Dunson. Dunson the kick out to Jones, and Ramsay will kill some more time. Reese blocked away, rebound Jones. It's put back. Noah King. Crossover the drive, and the harm. That'll be on Cameron Ruffin for his first foul of the day. And the foul. And this one is good from DeMarcus Williams, who highly zone. If your coach, Denton Johnson, how long before you bring back in Zedric Powell and Carrington Keel? Williams hits them both. Ramsay will use a full timeout to talk it over. We'll take it with them. They're up 4 on the NFHS network. Yeah, it's 1-1. They may have been talking whether or not that was the act of shooting. Only thing I can think of. The first comes out. To the board, and now this will be Jalen Jones, and a 30-second timeout will be taken. Coach Denton Johnson will take that momentary pause with him on the NFHS network. The number 12 ranked team overall in the state, number 1 in 5A. Ramsay up by 4 against Fairfield, who's ranked number 4 in 5A. Dunson takes the inbound. He gets double teamed, squirts through it, and it's up to Jalen Jones. And Ramsay burns another timeout. And it's their last full. They got a 30-second timeout, and that's it. Interesting decision. Up 4 on the NFHS network. Well, let's see if Coach Denton Johnson, after that timeout, has a play drawn up for Ramsay to break this press. And they do. Just get it inbounds, and Jalen Jones off the handoff. He stepped out of bounds. And we near 2 minutes. Fairfield down 4. Darian Jackson. And the dribble handoff to Noah King. 1:50 to go. Precious seconds dwindle away. Darian Jackson floats it, and it pops out. Reese rips out the rebound, and it's Jalen Jones. Sprinting the other way. Nearly lost the handle. Lays it up. No, sir. Rebound by Reese. Rips his way through. Up he goes. Got it! QB Reese leads Ramsay with 14 points. Those were big ones. They're up 6, 53-47, 1:15. Jalen Jones, Josiah Jones. And that one pulled in by Reese. Now here comes Jalen. Oh, the feed. Dunson with a dagger. Up the way, Josiah Jones. He hits. Wow. Timeout Fairfield. Down 5 with 51.2 to go in the fourth quarter on the NFHS network. 50-55 Ramsay. After the made basket on that three from Josiah Jones, he's got 24 points. Inbounds from Williams, pass Jones. Turnover Ramsay. Very costly turnover this late in the game. And now the referees are going to pause play. For what? Love to know what this discussion's about. Back in the game comes Cedric Powell. And out will come, I think that's 0, Jaden Williams. Inbounds it comes. Jamaria Hamilton. Fairfield's got to work with a pace. And a reach-in foul. They're going to call that on Dunson. That'll be his third. And the bonus 2 free throws. And at the strike, Noah King. Nine of 18 at the line. Is Fairfield as a team. The opportunities have certainly been there. And the second one is Noah King with 7. And up the way, Reese. Clutch basket. Ramsay up 57-51. 30 seconds left. Noah King's three is off. And Jalen Jones the rebound. Foul by Jeremiah Hudson Davis. And Ramsay's student section has already a 1-and-1 opportunity for Jalen Jones. Fairfield up by 7, 58-51. Looking to advance to the Final Four. Off on the second. And the rebound by Jackson. Up to Jones. His three-pointer. Bang! And a timeout, Fairfield. It's not over yet. He has got 27 points. Fairfield down 4 with 20.2 to go. Full timeout, the last one by Fairfield. We'll take this momentary pause with him on the NFHS Network. .2 seconds left. Ramsay up 58-54, and at this point, it is the ever so dreaded free throw game. In for Ramsay, it is as followed. Carrington Keel, Jalen Jones, QB Reese. And a foul, and the ball doesn't even get in play, as this is going to go on 5. Hudson Davis is second. So it'll be 1-1 for Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones has had an incredible tournament. And this is when he is most needed. His first, yes. A huge free throw. And he's got one more. And the second one. Set to be taken for a team that's 8 of 16 at the line. And there's the second one right there. He has got 13. And he gets the steal. Goes up with it. Puts it in. Ramsay up 8. Noah King to the rack. Misses. Carrington Keel pulls it down. And that'll do it. Ramsay has done it. On to the Final Four. And one last foul as DeMarcus Williams commits that one. And the season comes to an end for Fairfield. One and one for Keel. Has not scored in the second half. And the fans will start filing out towards the exits. And that is it, your final 62-54. It has been an eventful 20-game marathon, and it was filled with excitement today. But at long last, this tournament ends, and all the staff here on site can get some rest. Thank you so much for being with us for all 20 of these games on the NFHS Network. Have a great rest of your week, everybody.